I supposed to look here or there? I think here. It's like looking into the souls of your... Okay. Just to make sure it's okay, we'll look over here. I once worked at a pizza place for 4 hours. So I think it was like 18 or so. And I go into this pizza place a town over, and I'm like, hey, I'm here for the pizza job. I just talked to someone at the counter, and she's like, oh yeah, go talk to, let's just call him Mario. Maybe he was like 8-bit Mario, so he had a few screws loose, because immediately he asked me, oh, do you have a girlfriend? That was like the only question he asked me. There was no resume or anything. Not a resume. Why would you have a resume for a pizza job? But like no application to fill out. Like, what does having a girlfriend have to do with making pizzas? And I know what you're thinking before I go any further. Pizzas, Jay, that's got to be the best job ever. You're making pizza and you're eating pizza. But you know, making pizza is different than eating pizza. I wasn't really eating the pizza. I was making the pizzas. Everyone in the world loves pizza. I love pizza, you love pizza, even people that don't know what pizza is loves pizza. I mean, think about it. Dough, sauce, cheese, perfect ingredients, and probably healthy for you. Well, I don't know if it's that healthy. It does have protein though, so that's good. So I go in the back and I meet this guy, and all he says is, you gotta be fast. He keeps telling me I gotta be fast. That's it. I guess that's how you make a pizza. You just gotta be fast. So we're chopping up these big blocks of cheese. Fast. You gotta do that fast with the knives. Maybe if I had one of those knives that you buy online that can cut through like a shoe or something, it could be really fast. But cutting blocks of cheese is actually kind of like difficult. You gotta push down and stuff. I don't know if you can do that like real fast. I don't even know why we're making these things so fast. Not like these orders are coming in like left and right. We're not like Domino's or whatever. This place is called Pizza Palace. Are we the palace of pizza? We have to make a palace out of pizza. Palace out of pizza. So he's like, open the pickle jar, fast. I don't even know. It's not like a jar where you can just, it's like a can of pickles. And I have to open it up with like a can opener I've never used before. Like if you haven't taught me how to use this can opener that's like different than what I'm used to, how am I supposed to open that and open it fast? Okay, so then we get to the cheese and putting it through a cheese grater. I guess it's like automatic or whatever, and there's a big bowl that catches all the cheese. And I'm like confused because I thought we were supposed to do this fast, but now he's telling me to do it, like I'm trying to do it fast. I'm like pushing in really fast as I can, because every second there's a little guy popping over my head saying fast, 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 fast. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I guess this is my training or whatever, right? And so he's like, no, you gotta push the cheese in medium pace. Because if you push it too fast, it doesn't cut. I don't know. If you push it too slow, it just chunks. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. I just know I have to be fast sometimes, but when you're doing the cheese, medium. So I don't even think I was allowed to use the oven that kind of just like glides through and heats the pizza up and then comes out the other end. And I think we only made like one pizza. I only remember making one pizza, just doing the cheese. That's all I remember doing. The pickles and then cutting the cheese. That's all we did in this. I was there for 4 hours. So why did I have to be fast? I think I remember mopping the floor. I had to wear like all these different hats. Like I mopped the floor, I grated the cheese, I opened the pickles, I cut the cheese. I didn't get to use the oven. I didn't get to answer the phone. This was my first day here, and I'm doing 100 jobs. And then he's like, oh, go mop the bathroom. So now I have to clean the bathrooms too. And this is how I knew that his name was probably Mario, because I had to clean the bathrooms. Mario was a plumber from New York, and I guess now I'm a plumber from Granby, Massachusetts. So I don't even know. So I, like, what if I wanted to make a career out of this? Like, I actually wanted to be the king of Pizza Palace. Like, bring me a pizza. I am the king of Pizza Palace. I don't know. And make it Hawaiian pizza. I am the king. So at the end of the night, he's like, okay, you come back Tuesday. And I'm like, well, I kind of have an interview lined up with Friendly's. And he was like so angry. He's like, I'm going to check in with Friendly's. I make sure you were there. And he was mad because this is his training, right? He took 2 hours. Well, he worked there for 4 hours. But in the first 2 hours, his training was fast, fast, fast. Oh, the cheese. Medium, medium, medium. That was his training, I guess. Because when I called up to get my money, I was like, yeah, I worked there for 4 hours. I'm just trying to get my money. And he's like, you get $10. The first 2 hours was training. So what, we were making $5 an hour back then? So when I went in, he takes a 10. I don't even know if it was him or it was the lady there. He takes like a 10 at the bottom of the tray and it's like all mangled. So I felt like it was like $6.50 even though it was a 10, but it's all mangled. It's like, here's your 10. First 2 hours for training. Fast, fast, fast. So that's my experience of working at Pizza Palace for 4 hours. Yeah, and the reason why I didn't want to work there anymore is because I was doing everybody's job, I felt like. And I had to be fast. I couldn't cut it. So, I'm sorry, that was my 4-hour life as a pizza man, I guess you would call me. Or, if I stuck with it, I could have been the king of Pizza Palace.